Protest flyers. This can't go on. I understand Farid's reservations, but he's been the Council's face outward since we got here. We must show unity. I wonder if we can convince him to help build the toll booth in exchange for some compromise.
Lunatics! You're painting my daughter up as some kind of psychopath, but she's just scared. They're all scared. Take this down. You hear me? Take this poster down.
They're open about it, but only in soft words. Arrivals won't be rejected, they'll be passed along. They're not taxed, they're asked to contribute to Eagleview. Having me build this damned booth is the icing on that cake. A radiant new society with an entry fee. The journey here is dangerous, through Chernosk or the mountains, and we'll turn them away at the door? Unless they can donate to our utopia, of course.
My shift on the perch today. Been instructed to fire warning shots if any new arrivals start acting up. With the new rules, little wonder if they're expecting troubles. Perhaps I should sign Farid's stupid petition.
A goodly view of the bridge. Their instructions mentioned warning shots, but emphasized the importance of Eagleview's safety.
Am I really doing this? I kept my name off the flyers because they asked me to. Now I'm building a toll booth just to keep painting the friendly picture. I'm doing their work for them to keep Eagleview together. But what if we just left?
A symbol can be an object, a person, an act. Andropov fights for clarity in a dim world. Chana paints a wall red. Zimon gives a small trinket to the one he loves. And Farid tries to reimagine the greater good.
They expect me to start it off. It's controversial. We need you on our side, Farid. Damn straight it's controversial. It's inhumane. So they need me to hammer in the first nail with a smile, like a philanthropist with a shovel.
Darn it. I can't get the numbers to line up. The taxes are coming in. They're checked and processed, but the actual storage volumes don't match. Either someone's been way sloppy with the books, or stuff is going missing. I need to make sure. Oh, Luke dropped his binder. Always in a hurry. I wonder if he's been keeping notes from... But... what's this supposed to mean? It's a lock of her hair. Yeah. She gave it to me before she left for Chernosk with Mr. Patrashku and Mrs. Savinsek. It's... you know, kind of a soldier's tradition. But the other way around, I suppose. Ah, here. Marina wrote this before she left. Said she needed to get it off her chest. Apparently, some of the other guards have been grumbling about the administration. Specifically about Mr. Patrashku. But she didn't have time to figure out why. Luke, have you noticed that some of the guards are wearing these blue neck scarves?
Maybe they're just cold? It is windy up here.
Maybe. They're kind of distinct is all. Sorry, I guess I'm overthinking everything. So I've been keeping note of everything we found. And there's definitely something going on. It's like the administration is... I don't know. Divided. Pulling in different directions. Could just be because the bosses aren't here to take charge?
I can't believe it. Those bastards took the stuff, but then they refused to even talk to me. Told me to go back and kiss Savinsek's ass. I have no idea why she's even bothering with them, but she wants me to keep trying.
He's sold many different things in his life. Cars, insurance policies, watches, both genuine and not. Packs of lies. Had a way out at all times. Kept his best friend out of it. Not because of fear of judgment, but because he was innocent.
I hate lying to Simon, but he's too soft, and ever loyal to Petrashko. I can see why. Sure, the old guy's easy to like. Savinsek has the right idea, though. Can't build a new world if everyone's arguing about how to do it. Come on, where is she? It's bad enough I have to go visit those nutcases down below. At least the delivery could be on time. They really do give me the creeps. I'm going to run out of smokes at this rate. This could bring down Eagle View, Simon. You know that. It's too late. Revealing it now will tear us apart.
What about Petrashko?
He doesn't have what it takes. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
The truth, capital T, is a powerful thing. The evidence may be destroyed, but they'll still remember. Eagleview needs people, but how many people does it need? They crowd together here as in Atlas Park. Even if we succeed in our mission and save these poor bastards, they have years of work ahead of them.
Yeah, man, for real. I went down to check all kinds of weird religious mumbo-jumbo. But I tell you what, a lot of it makes sense. Like how we're not letting in everyone, but we're still letting in the wrong people. Something needs to happen. Get me?
Okay, this is getting creepy. All weapons are supposed to be locked up in the barracks, and we don't keep this kind of riot shit in the first place. Someone here has been making petrol bombs, and they'd better hope we don't find out who they are. Got the tank all filled up, Councilman?
Oh, Artem, yes. We're well stocked. With the proper rationing, this should last us a while.
Great. Let me know if you need me and the boys to take a trip and siphon some more cars.
Listen up, everyone. We'll be storing most of our freshwater supply in this tower. But the seals are a bit loose. In other words, be careful when you draw water, or you'll flood this whole part of Eagle View. Repairs are underway, so don't worry.
So someone went and nailed this up in the middle of the night?
Right. It's full of, well, accusations against Eagle View. It says oppressors right there, and corruption, and,
Yeah, I see it. Says heretics. Latest report is in. Looks like Farid is losing influence over his little sewing circle. Bet you anything they're missing the comfort by now. Kind of shame, really, but at least they'll all be home soon. Look at this. What are they even trying to say, huh? That they're angry with us? I can't blame them, but vandalizing the town like this ain't gonna help for shit. Now what the hell are they doing down there? Arts and crafts? They're making themselves look silly with all this latest nonsense. And Farid should know better than that. Nobody's gonna take him seriously if this keeps up.
Artem! The storage! If the flames reach the fuel tank!
I'm on it! We've got the water right next to it! Just get the others out of here!
Going up is what I would say if this thing weren't out of juice. couldn't have imagined. All those voices crying out, those half-finished and scrambled emotions. Where do you go from here? Hey, so this is where it's all going. Petrashku's cargo, the collected riches of Chernosk, painstakingly brought all along their strange little silk road to end up in a shed in the mountains. Not that it was doing Chernosk any good.
With the hydro generator up and running, Mr. Petrashku has ordered the petrol stored and saved for an emergency, or used as an auxiliary power source. Problem is, the hydro can't power all of Eagle View as it stands.
Okay, so it looks like they caused a bit of moisture damage when they let all the water out. Not to worry, I'm sure the clever people of Eagleview have a solution for this. You know, buckets or pumps. Welcome to Eagleview. Safety and sunshine, enjoy our scenic view and colorful nightlife. Don't drink the water. No, seriously, we don't have enough. switches on this devious-looking thing. The magic of electricity. Power's gone out in Chernosk several times since the initial chaos. Some power plant or substation destroyed in a rampage or abandoned by panicking custodians. Always restored by some brave expedition of survivors. So far. This was an empty plateau before. They've carted all this up here from Chernosk. The stone, cement, and steel, the people. Enough to inspire just a little bit of hope, wouldn't you say?
I hate to leave.
And I hate to see you go. But who else could I trust? Ruslan has the brain of a mouse. Arturo the spine of a worm. Only you, Tanya. My finest.
Yes, I will come back. I will check the police stations and military camps, and I will come back to rise with you in the light.
I can't stay here. The things William's talking about, I've heard them before. The place may be different, but the people are always the same. They shun you, or they use you.
We managed to bring a lot of stuff with us. Water, food, sleeping bags. And on top of that bitch Savinsek has been sending these little shipments of goodies as tokens of her sympathy. I must admit I didn't expect that.
There was a natural cave system here first. No useful ore or stone, but plenty of shelter from the harsh mountain winds. The town came later, and I can't quite fathom how they went about building it, but I'm glad to see this place again.
We all signed employment contracts with the administration, making a show of sticking to the old order of things. Old laws in a new society. It's possible we could bring some of those rejected people back. It seems likely that some of them would be camping out nearby still. If we send someone to get them, we can stand them before all of Eagleview and look them in the eye.
Farid took away Jarrell's machete, told him that what we're doing is passive resistance. The coward is still a councilman. He's just playing at being the rebel because it makes other cowards love him. This won't be enough. For Andre and Mila, maybe. They won't see it coming. But Eagleview is stronger. And you just know Farid's going to run right along to squeal on us. We need guns.
It must be tricky to run a little startup of fanatics when no one can agree on what it is you're fanatical about.
There's a purpose here. A mission. I can feel it. They said Eagleview would be the new society, but it's just the catalyst. The new world begins here, with us, and it would be a good world, a pure world, a light with holy fire!
Are you sure you don't want to join us?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but my place is up there. I'll try and talk to some people for you, though.
Thank you, Artyom. We'll take all the help we can get.
Here's hope manifested. The hope that after all that has passed and all the words we can never take back, we can still make someone else see our point of view. That all we need is the right set of words.
A whole box. Good job. Now we just need to get them up there and make sure they're spread around. They'll come to their senses. You'll see.
Look, we can get through here. There's a whole mess of tunnels in there.
William, I've already told you a dozen times, we're not staying here that long.
And what if we do, huh? What if they don't give up? We need to prepare.
To the administration of Eagleview. Dear sirs and madams, what follows is an account of the terms and conditions that we, as free citizens of Eagleview, set forth as regards our return and reconciliation with you. Okay, let's see. Number 1.
To hell with Farid. To hell with Eagleview. To hell with anyone who's going to stand in our way.
It takes a certain kind of person to build something with a pickaxe. I don't like the feeling of these tunnels. I think I prefer the sewers after all.
What is this? What are you filling their heads with? The shame of crimes you never committed. What is that supposed to mean?
Dude, chill out. I didn't write that bullshit, man. It's like someone's teen poetry or something. It's all emo and shit like that, man. Go ask someone else.
Don't play dumb with me. You may not have written this drivel, but I know you're twisting them. They're just tired and scared. You have no right to use them like this.
They would gather here in the half-light and egg each other on, work up a fierce and intoxicating atmosphere. Then they'd call for worship and the room would fall silent so everyone could fill in the blanks with whatever they wanted it to mean.
We've been carving these wooden symbols so we can carry them around our necks and hang them up outside. I feel good wearing mine. And Ruslan's been carving all day. He's quite good at it.
More and more people are listening to William. Of course we were right in splitting from Eagleview. They were corrupt and hateful. Of course we're here for a reason. But William is extreme. So if we could strike a pleasant middle ground.
You must come to listen, Vadim. Andre is wise. He teaches us.
Ruslan, please. I don't know what that machine did to us, but what happened above...
You always do this. The machine made us see. You just cannot bear to be wrong. Do not speak that way. You have no right to speak so of holy things.
This is not a church, you idiot. This is about Eagleview's future.
Eagleview has no future.
Ah, there we go. I was beginning to wonder if I'd been wrong about these things. But you can go ahead and chalk one up for us. We're close now. This is probably the last one. The last stop. Let's get it running.
I guess this could go on top of the machine. That Gerasimov guy went tinkering with it first thing after we got in here. But the way he rambles on, it's impossible to tell if he actually knows what it is. Of course, William says it's a holy machine.
Farid's come to meet with Artyom again. Had to get past some of William's idiots on the way. I'll go stand watch by the door. Didn't like the way they were looking at him. Anyway, you get some rest. Brought you a little to eat, too.
Thank you, Vadim.
We need symbols if we're to be strong. And tenets. Humanity must be reminded of what it has lost. Rage and hatred, the great motivators. Our ancestors raged against the rules of nature and built a world from dirt.
He escaped from his home at the age of 16 and stowed away on a ship. He spent all the years since searching, utterly convinced that the light of the divine is right around the next corner. He has cried out for God on crowded subway trains and brawled with the devil himself in seedy pubs.
I've been selected to carry this week's gift to Gentle Andre. I'm so nervous. What if I do something wrong? Oh, will he speak to me? Me alone?
There are many groups that encourage their members to give up their material possessions. Of course, those possessions have to end up somewhere.
Savinsek's running boy keeps bringing us supplies, but now he's giving them directly to me and Andrei, and in secret. They must have noticed the wind is turning, because he's told us to keep in mind that Petrashku's administration drove us down here. We used the machine.
What's that, babe?
The machine. Everyone's wondering about it. William has them half convinced that it's some kind of god machine. We can use that. Put on a show.
That's it then. This is no longer my protest group, but Andre's band of the faithful. He came to me in a swagger, tossed me the stale bread, and told me it was my severance package. Look at me, still collecting names like someone's going to care. But there are names on this list. People who are as scared as I am, and maybe that does count for something.
Dad's fighting days are long gone. His leg's been acting up again, and I left him. He's alone up there. I was just so scared. I thought Farid could help me. I'm not even sure I could leave now. They're watching the stairs.
Her father was wounded by shrapnel years ago, and she took it upon herself to help him live with dignity. Moved to Chernosk to work for its financial administration so old Benny could receive the benefits. Never complained, even as they stumbled through a burning city.
We paint the walls. Yes, we leave our message everywhere for the people to see. They will come to us. They will know we are true. Do you see? Do you feel?
No, I don't. I'm not sure where you think you're going with this, William, but I suggest you stop. Or the others might think you're just going crazy.
You are... Don't you walk away from me!
Vadim will not give up Father's faith. What has it ever done for him? If he will not be one of us, then he will be one of the enemies. I must save him. I miss it. It was simple work.
It was simple, because Father kept the business running. We just swung the hammers.
I miss Father, too.
Andre's face is a work of art, and his voice can shake this mountain. Problem is, he knows that, and he likes it way too much. If he gets too full of himself, he might lose his touch.
She was always too smart for her place. Stifled by small frames and flat environs, she wanted out. She wanted to fly, even if the wings must be made of wax.
The way everyone's taken to William's ranting, it's clear they're unimpressed with Farid, ready for new leadership. Andre's raw charisma has softened them up, and all we need now is some kind of grand display.
All right, everyone gather round. We've all been curious about this machine, and now it's time we found out. We will offer this holy symbol to it. Andre, come forth and lead us.
What's happening? Happy? No, I don't know. I feel free.
Oh, those poor bastards. They couldn't have known how it worked. A moment's whim, all it was. These machines change people. They're what set Chernosk on fire. But it didn't start with them. No. We have to get back to that big red button.
Worshipping the machine makes sense. Sure. Ugh, the way it felt. That rush. I could never have imagined such a thing. I don't know if we can risk it again with what happened, but I would like to.